But there's pros and cons of requiring all your employees to be vaccinated. So once you get to that point, you, the employer, doesn't have to pay for testing anymore. And number two, no one's excluded from the workplace. It avoids the potential discrimination or disparate impact case, generally speaking. But then there's also cons of requiring everyone to be vaccinated in the workplace. It's somewhat of an administrative burden, and you might find out all kinds of medical conditions or maladies of your employees that you don't really want to know, and it could come back to haunt you. There's a cottage industry to sue employers either under, I don't know if you've heard of the acronym PAGA, the Private Attorney General's Act, or there might be in the future some claims that you violated the Consumer Privacy Act of 2018. It's a state law. And, I think you'll be fine. I don't think there's a lot of huge teeth to some of these violations if they're going to bring them. But again, there's pros and cons, and just requiring a simple note from the doctor is probably fine. You can dig a little deeper if you have someone that's saying, I have a sincerely held religious belief. I've answered a question. There's apparently on the internet now, for a mere $5 donation, you can get a form letter from a church saying you can't get vaccinated. So I dig a little deeper than that. But again, do the reasonable accommodation on an individualized basis and you should be fine.